The night was cool in Antioch, and the streets were silent except for the steady rhythm of sandals against stone. Soldiers moved through the alleys with purpose, torches flaring, until they came to a modest doorway where an old man prayed. Ignatius lifted his head before they knocked. He had known this day would come. "Bishop Ignatius," the captain said, "by order of the emperor, you are to be taken to Rome." Ignatius nodded calmly. As iron shackles clamped around his wrists, he whispered, "These are the chains of my Lord," and instead of fear, a strange joy filled him. The soldiers expected a broken old man. Instead, they found a shepherd who encouraged every Christian he met along the road. At each stop, whether in Smyrna, Troas, or Philadelphia, believers gathered secretly to hear him speak. "Unity," he told them, "is your strength. Stay close to your bishop, as sheep to the shepherd, just as we all stay close to Christ." Many begged him to flee, to pray for deliverance, but Ignatius only smiled. "Pray instead that I may have courage. My desire is to be where my master is." He wrote letters by lamplight letters that would outlive empires. Words of faith, humility, and a love for Christ so fierce it seemed to burn the parchment. When Ignatius finally reached the great arena, he heard the roar of the crowd and the low growl of lions behind the gates. A young believer hidden in the crowd wept as Ignatius passed. "Father Ignatius," he whispered, "is this truly God's will?" Ignatius paused, his chains glinting like silver threads in the sun. "My son, I am God's wheat," he said gently. "I must be ground by the teeth of beasts, that I may become the pure bread of Christ." When the gates opened, he walked forward without trembling. There was no fear, only peace. The lions took his body, but not his voice. His letters, carried by trembling hands and guarded by faithful hearts, spread across the early church like sparks on dry straw. Ignatius of Antioch, the man who met martyrdom with joy, became a beacon for generations who would learn from his courage, his humility, and his unshakable love for Christ. And even now, centuries later, his final words still echo. Where the bishop is, there is the church. Where Christ is, there is true life.